We're back. You know the vibes. We're back with another wine today. We're going to be doing a white wine this time. This one is called Riesling?
Riesling.
Voted on by the polls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram polls.
So this one does not need a wine opener.
Lovely. Love that for
That's
us.
easy.
Oh. I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Fancy. We're doing a little white wine this time.
Nice.
Yes. Love that.
Have you guys ever tried this before?
No, but is it okay if we have?
Yes. No, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
This is like my favorite.
Really?
Shout out to Trader Joe's. It's $5 there.
Nice. Have you had like a lot of different? Because I read that there's like some are super sweet and some are super dry. Like, have you had like the different kinds of them?
I think I've had a sweet one. This one is a dry one, but to me it's not that dry. Like it's actually, I don't know, it's not, it's a little it's sweet to me.
Good choices.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Marcisa did bring cheese.
I did not bring cheese.
She bought cheese. She bought cheese.
I bought cheese and I forgot it out.
And this wine actually pairs good with cheese, but we're just going to compromise and
I
just
looked it up.
eat air.
Okay.
So we're going to try it, and then we're going to give you our thoughts and what comes to our head, as usual.
Do we smell first?
Oh, yeah, the nose, you know.
Eats first, smells first. Are we cheersing?
Yeah. Well, what do you guys smell? Let's start with Clarissa.
It smells really good. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it, but
What's the first thing that comes to your head?
I mean, it's not like, remember last time it was like super like strong and it hit us like really hard. This one doesn't hit you really hard. It's just like, oh, well, it's really aromatic. Like, it smells a lot like whatever its tasting goal is, or I don't know. But
I understand what you're saying, yeah. What about you, Mara?
I don't know. It just smells like champagne to me. But it's not as strong as the red wines were.
it kind of does smell like champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if this were like a human, I picture it like having like lipstick on and all cute. Like, it's like a girly wine,
It's a
you know?
girly- yeah.
Compared to the dessert wine.
It's kind of spicy. Like, you know what I mean? It has like a little like tingle. Like it makes my nose kind of like have this little tingle thing. Or it smells it smells like champagne though. It's sweet.
It does. It's like dainty. Okay.
You ready for that taste, girls?
Yes.
Ready?
Cheers. All right.
Eye contact.
Wine buddies. Oh, really good. Yeah, see, it tastes like what it smells like. It's like really like.
You know, we should have chilled
there.
it.
I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
White wines, we chill white wines. And it's like I feel like it tastes better when it's like chilled.
Yeah. It does. Wine
would taste
period
better.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
think you're
people-
supposed to chill red wine though.
Really?
Like I mean, you feel like you can. I don't
some
think
people
you're
put
supposed to.
ice in their wine, and that doesn't sound right.
You're not supposed to. Yeah.
I know. I've seen
You're
videos
not
on
supposed to do that, I
TikTok
feel like.
of like people like throwing ice in their wine.
It's not water.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it with alcohol, but I just feel like with wine, it just doesn't sound
It's not the same.
like it's supposed to be happening.
Did you guys know that white wine has a lower alcohol content than red wine? So it's less likely to produce hangovers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun
And there's
fact.
fewer calories. So this is just like, it's a healthy wine, and it's also just not going to give you a hangover. So if you go out drinking, have a glass of wine, you're less likely.
Well, good to know on a work day.
Yeah, on a work day.
Yeah.
Drink red wine or white wine during the week, red wine weekends.
Okay. This is good though. I think. What would you say 1 out of 10? Oh wait, should we say what we like taste first? Yeah.
Taste anything.
It's so hard to like
Bubbly.
actually get out what you taste. Obviously, your tongue can say.
Yeah.
Your tongue can taste what it tastes, but like to get your thoughts out on what it is, it's like I taste like
How do they taste? Yeah, it's very.
there's flavors there. That's the thing.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I
And
can't place it.
I mean, it tastes kind of like I don't know. I want to say like fruity a little bit.
You know how you said
like,
spicy? There's kind of like a jalapeno.
Or you're just tasting it. She said spice and now you're tasting jalapeno.
No, there's like a jalapeno.
Did you see it?
That's
what I was wondering too. Did you read
She's
that on the
reading
back
it
of
while
the
you're
gown?
talking to her.
Guys, that's why I said it was spicy. I lied. But I can taste the spiciness though. But that was withheld.
I really do taste spicy. I just couldn't.
It's spicy.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It did make my nose kind of like tingle. Like it smelled spicy.
And I love like spicy margaritas.
Yeah.
Jalapeno margs. So
yeah.
kind of reminds me of that.
This is like really good. I would have it again.
Totally.
Yeah.
I would rate it. I like this one a lot. I rate it an 8. I like this. Or 8.5. 8.5. It's like a nice, like easy wine to just like drink. It's not like doing too much. It's not like all up in your face. It's not
like a strong
super bitter or anything. I know it's dry, but it's not that dry to me personally. So I like it.
Yeah. I would say 7 out of 10. Just because I like it, but I wouldn't say I like love it. It is on the drier side. I would like it a tad bit sweeter, just for my liking, but I think it's really good for it to be a dry wine, because I'm more into sweet.
I think I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Or 8.5. Because I like it. I would drink it again, but it's not like super sweet, but it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I think I gave like one already, like an 8, and I think I definitely like this one more than the last one I gave it.
Same.
So I kind of want to do like 8.5, 9, because I'll definitely have this again. Like I'm so glad I tried this.
The last one I gave a 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You've been giving 8, Smart.
Oh, she's on a
Have
wine. A wine trip.
I don't remember. I think the first one was like a 7. Because I didn't like the first one. The second one was like okay.
Mar, you loved the first one.
Yeah, you did.
The first one? What was
Yes.
the first one?
Well, the clip.
No, just kidding.
Run it back.
You were like, I like this in the video.
Yeah, you did.
I like this one better than the reds. I feel like me and Clarissa are always on the same page about the wines though too. Because I do feel like I like this one better than. I don't really care for red wines like that though, because they're bitter.
So supposedly these wines are really good with seafood.
Ooh.
So
like a seafood pasta.
I was
like a shrimp scampi.
Yeah, I read that too.
I was thinking a crab boil.
Oh, I mean, that's it too.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's see. This is, the brand is Emma Reichert?
Shout out Emma.
Shout out Emma. Actually, you know what's so funny about this wine? I have a friend and her name is Emma from grad school, and she put me onto this.
Oh.
And I was like, she loves it too because it's like Emma. So I was like, that's cute. So it's a dry Riesling, like we said, and this is from 2022. Not sure what that means. What does that mean? Like the year that it was just made, or I don't know what that means.
It means the year it was established.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is like okay. So she's new. She's new. So she's a fragrant citrus blossom. This has fragrant citrus blossom notes that mingle with apricot, Meyer lemon, and honeycomb in this mouth-watering dry Riesling. The bright and citrusy style works well with green flavors such as lime, basil, tomatillo, and jalapeno. The vibrant I can't talk. This is hard, guys. The vibrant minerality. I don't like you reading in front of the class today. Minerality pairs well with seafood, chicken, salads, guacamole, Thai, and other Asian cuisines. Serve chilled.
What about
It
Chick-fil-A?
literally says serve chilled.
Maybe we should have
Does it
read that
pair?
first.
Huh?
Does it pair with Chick-fil-A?
We're having chicken for lunch. So, and it says the wine on like this, there's like a scale, and it says dry, medium, sweet. I just don't feel like it's that dry. I feel like
It's
it's
all the
like
way on
medium dry. It's all the way on dry.
It's the jalapeno.
It doesn't feel that dry to
Jalapeno
me.
doesn't dry it.
Maybe I don't understand what dry means.
That's what I was gonna ask you guys. Like,
when
what
I buy
is
champagne, we get extra dry because it tastes sweeter. Brew doesn't taste dry, if that makes sense. It's like opposites. So I don't think dry is
Brew's
nice.
a type of
Wait,
wine though, right?
but you
Champagne,
said,
there's champagne brut and champagne extra dry.
and we
Maybe
get
champagne's
brew or
different
we don't
than-
get extra? Do we get
We get
extra
brew.
dry or
We
brew?
always get extra dry.
So extra dry isn't sweeter
Extra
Because
dry.
this is dry and this is sweet.
Extra dry tastes sweet from at least in champagne. So I don't know. That's why
I
I'm
mean,
comparing
champagne's
it.
still wine.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I think it's the opposite of what you're saying, right? So dry, the brut
it's not
one.
actually dry. It tastes
Sweet.
because we're saying if that makes sense. Like
That's what you told me, because when I was looking, I was like, oh, I'm going to get the dry
But
one
this
because
is-
Shane said it's better.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, dry leads me to believe that it's not good.
but it actually is.
Yeah.
So sweet isn't sweet? As I
Red,
understand.
sweet
dry
reds.
is sweet then?
Sweet reds are sweet. I don't know. It might be different.
I
with
have
white.
no idea.
I don't know.
Girl
Okay.
math.
I don't know.
If that makes
Sure.
sense. I just think maybe for white, because champagne's considered white. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe with white wines, dry is not actually dry, but with reds,
Are we relating dry to bitter? Or what is dry?
I think
What does
that
dry
I think
mean?
we're like relating dry to bitter, but I don't think we actually understand
No,
what dry means.
That's what I don't understand what dry means.
Dry, I think it's like the way it like runs, like what it feels like on your tongue, I think. I think
Maybe
that
like
there's
the
other
aftertaste
wines-
or something.
I'm like thinking of a picture of someone like ashy. No lotion. Like that's dry. That would taste dry.
Yeah, so then bitter.
So then what would
We're
sweet taste like, girl?
That's why I'm
lotioned up, moisturized. What does brut mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's pull it up right now.
Oh my god, we guys, I think we were so off
What do you mean?
of what the definition is.
Not us thinking we're wine connoisseurs.
So we just took a little quick Google break. And so what a dry wine is how much residual sugars is in it. So if it's dry, it has like no sugar basically. And if it's sweet, it has sugars in it. So
Interesting.
So when it says it's
So
sweet, literally.
can you? What's brut though?
brut just means dry, raw, unrefined.
What does that mean? Unrefined.
That's just like it. Brut only really applies to like champagne. It doesn't apply to wine.
Okay. Different.
So to be considered brut, the champagne must be made with less than 12 grams of added sugar.
Mm.
So it's like, I guess in between probably sweet, brut is probably like
And dry.
In the
and
middle.
then dry,
Huh.
yeah.
That makes
Okay.
sense. My brain understands.
She's a little buzzed.
She's a little buzzed.
Just a little buzz. That would be me.
That'll be me.
Sip and talk.
Sipping wine.
I feel like everyone's always talking about like romantic relationships. I feel like sometimes we don't talk about like our friendships, and I feel like sometimes our friendship breakups can be like just as bad as like romantic ones.
I definitely think they probably dawn over me more than a romantic relationship sometimes because it's like, I don't know, I feel like, especially if it's like with like girlfriends, like
Yeah.
it just sucks sometimes, but you learn a lot from friendship breakups for sure.
I think so too. Yeah. I feel like they do hurt. They can hurt just as much, just because, especially if it's like a friend that you have known like from childhood to adulthood, and then like you think like nothing would ever break us apart, and then something does. Especially if it's like the worst thing it could be over, which was what mine was over, was a boy.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. So this was in high school. There was a guy that I was like talking to, like on and off, like freshman year to senior year. And this friend knew that. And she was actually going to our rival school from freshman to sophomore year, and then junior year she transferred to my school. Yeah, obviously I was excited about that, like my best friend, we're gonna be in high school together. She actually knew this person. I vented to her about this person, like my feelings, whatever, because in high school, everything's you don't know, I don't know, just like feelings can be all over the place. And sometimes you want a boyfriend, sometimes you don't, because you see it at school. I don't know. Our senior year, this guy, or this boy, actually, not a guy.
This child.
Right. This boy was being a boy and just like talking to us both at the same time. because we were all in the same friend group. So she was friends with him, but like there should have honestly been a boundary, because as a best friend, why are you even getting close with someone I used to talk to?
Wait, at what point did you know that he was talking to both of you? You guys didn't know for a while.
I didn't know. Well, here's the thing. She actually came to me and she had said like, hey, such and such is wanting to like be more than friends with me. I don't want to like hurt you or disrespect you, but like how do you feel about this? And I told her I don't feel okay with that. I obviously still had feelings because for that person. So I'm like, of course not. You're my best friend. Why would you want to be going after the same guy I used to?
Right.
I told her that, and she said, okay, like, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna continue it. But she still did.
No.
Girl code at the same time.
Yeah.
As a best friend, I thought we had more loyalty than that. Because he's the boy. Obviously, he doesn't care. To him, it's like a flex. I'm talking to two best friends, you know? At my graduation party, she had told me, like, hey, he asked me to be his girlfriend.
At your graduation party?
Wrong.
Okay.
So wrong, yeah.
It was just such a whole mess because he was still talking to me. So I wouldn't have known. So she was starting to, like, get mad at me because I was trying to be okay with them dating, right? But it started to be a thing, like, if he wasn't responding to her, I felt like she would see his name pop up on my phone. It was like that. Like
that is so messy.
Little
Because
triangle.
we were, at the same time, we were neighbors, so we were always spending time with each other, and our parents were best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's basically how our friendship ended, over a guy.
I feel like that's like the worst kind. Like, you know, I feel like you can't let like a guy get in between your friendship.
Never. Like, why
know?
would you? Why?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, he's not even there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And also, I mean, you guys, granted, you guys were like younger, so you were in
Yeah.
high school. But I mean, still, I wouldn't have done that in high school.
No,
I wouldn't have done
and
that to someone.
even if we were
That's
to
my
be
best friend.
friends again, I don't know if it would ever be the same. But like, in some ways, she probably feels like she doesn't trust me because I was still talking to him, but at the same time, she didn't respect my feelings. Like, I told her.
Because he was like, it's not like he was promising her, like, oh, I want to make you my girlfriend, like, said that to her. But then
telling
you're
me-
still talking. He was telling you guys both different things.
And from my perspective, it was like, oh, I really don't fuck with her. I fuck with you. And I'm just like, okay, at the same time, this is my best friend. And then I was like, well, she did betray me in my head, so I'm still going to continue doing what I'm doing. It was just a mess. And I do feel bad and take accountability because I probably was in the wrong. But she was in the wrong too. We were both in the wrong.
Everyone was kind of just
Everyone.
like
Yeah.
doing a
That
thing.
guy was taking advantage of like the fact that
But I
he
feel
could do
like
that.
once she knew though that like but from the beginning though she knew that you liked that guy, so she shouldn't have even touched that.
That's like, oh yeah, you're not even my friend, girll. Like,
You should know off top.
Yeah.
No. So that's how that ended. Her mom found out. My mom found out. She texted my mom and was like, it's sad that Shane and such aren't friends anymore over some dick.
I mean, like, yeah. Why did her mom frame it like that?
know,
to her?
that's
Fucked up,
wrong.
right?
Like,
It's because they only knew her side of the story. Her side was he cheated on her with me.
That's right.
And I'm the bad person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's when, because we were all in a friend group too, so that's when things started getting even messier.
oh, you know who she's talking about. You know this person. Oh.
It is what it is. I think God's plan is that, and that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a reason for everything, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do your guys'
Nothing anymore.
Oh yeah. Cheers. Do anyone else's involve like boys for your like friendship breakups?
The one that I have comes to mind is like a high school friendship breakup, but it was like over just being young and like not knowing the importance of like, I guess like myself, I had a lot to learn. So like coming out of high school, I had like a really like close best friend, and like as we were both growing apart a little bit, her making her own friend groups, me making my own friend group, I probably got a little like, oh, like she doesn't want to be my friend anymore kind of thing, like, oh, she's a little separate. I feel like that was a big one. So like a lot of things that happened then, it's like it sucks, but a good thing is I'm friends with that friend again now.
Oh,
so.
yay.
That's
So it's not a breakup,
good.
it's a
But it
It's
was a
a
breakup. It was a break. Yeah,
It was a break,
yeah.
yeah,
It
you
was
guys took
a
a break.
breakup, and then like kind of.
It makes those
And then you
friendships
learn,
stronger.
yeah, for
Yeah.
real. So yeah, we do have a lot better of a friendship now. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
good.
I feel like your childhood friends, they mean
Right.
a lot because you guys grew up together, you know?
There's so many times where we text each other about things that like, oh my god, like high school us would have like loved this, or like seeing like what the kids are doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, we would have went crazy with this. But
Right?
being able to like or click that back in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. I love that. That was like that was a happy ending.
Yeah.
That was a happy. My friendship breakup doesn't have like, I mean, it's not like a sad ending. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like I don't know, just kind of like I don't know, indifferent ending? I don't really know. It was like all off of like a he said, she said thing, which is just kind of disappointing because us friends like having a conversation but not gossiping. It wasn't like in a
just saying,
negative way, but I was like, we both have the same friend. I was like, it doesn't bother me that like my friends talk about me or my situation. That's personally, like if you guys were to talk about like my like something going on in my life between you guys, that wouldn't bother me because I'm like, those are my
just don't
friends.
talk
Like
shit.
they're not gonna talk
Yeah.
shit, but if they're kind of like, oh yeah, I'm worried or blah blah, like whatever, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like, gossip specifically is, I think it's like when you're like spreading rumors
Yeah.
or like stuff that's not true about other people. I was talking to her about a mutual good friend of mine. I was like, it was not rumors, it was fact. I was like, it's
What
not
happened?
what
Yeah.
happened.
What
I was
they-
like,
where they
I was like, so I'm sorry. I was like, so I should just, if I'm with someone else, I can't talk about you. That's how I felt. I was like, okay, I can't mention
Yeah.
her name in any kind of conversation because then it's like I'm gossiping. A year went by and I was just like, you know what? Like I just kept like reflecting on the situation, and I was like, you know what? I don't even think that girl really liked me. Like I got to that place where I was just like, you think back on stuff and like situations. I was like, I don't know if she really actually like liked me, and just like little comments and things that would like happen that I was just kind of like, I don't know. But I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of like, I don't think she really liked me, and so then I ended up just like unfollowing her and removing her as a follower. And I've only done that with like maybe one other person ever. Like I've never like felt that, but I was like, why am I having someone follow me, or am I following someone who's like
A hater.
just like not like
Yeah.
engaging or anything, like says we're good but we're not. I'm like, just say it with your chest. If you're not good and you want to be friends with me anymore,
Dude, that is
then,
my
like,
ex-friend
dude.
too.
Yeah, we've had that before. That gives hater.
Yeah, I hate calling people that though, because I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if she's got her own stuff going on. You know what I mean? And people are just in different places. Their mental health.
Yeah.
People have things
But
going
I mean,
on.
like, you try and then she says, "Oh, we're good," and then just it shows
The
signs
energy's
that
just
it's not
there.
Yeah.
So don't say we're good if you know you're not gonna,
Like, try.
actually be good.
Friends are weird, but again, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like I don't hate her, but it's just kind of like it's weird behavior.
It's a lot.
Period.